So many of you might not know, but I've been an avid collector of Pokemon cards for about 13 years now. And I first started out on YouTube making videos about Pokemon cards, among other gaming content. And I used to just do periodic updates of my full collection, just showing off what was in this binder. And the last time I did one of those was 7 years ago, and I think all those videos are privated now, so I thought it was about time to do another refresh on how my collection is going. If not for you guys, then at least for my own archival purposes. I started collecting in mid-2011, and right now my collection in total is worth about $1,250. I don't really care about the value though, I just care about the sentimentality and collecting some of my favorite cards. So we're going to be starting with this yellow binder here, which has all the good stuff in it. Get everything else out of the way. So let's crack this open. I just switched this binder pretty recently, and this first page has all my best stuff in it pretty much. So let's get a bit of a different camera angle here. We're kind of doing this on the fly. So we have Team Magma's Groudon EX full art there. I think that's worth 70, 80 bucks. And then this Bianca is technically my most expensive card at around 140, but my Bianca is not in the greatest of conditions. This is just some full art trainers and stuff that I've pulled over the years. This is got a little Pikachu section at the bottom. These two on the left just came in the mail the other day. I love the sleeping duo. These next few pages are just going to be more full arts. So over here we have some breaks, which freaking stupid cards. I kind of hate them. Some more full arts gold EXs that I've pulled, and a couple forward EXs. Over here we have some more traditional full arts. These two I just pulled recently, and that one just came in the mail. And then also down here, a couple low and Vulpix V-Stars, and this awesome full art Pidgey. I think this is one of my favorite arts in the entire TCG. Here's some more V-Stars Vs. And that concludes the full art section. I have more coming in the mail. I have a set of Glaceon, Eevee, and Dark Sylveon coming. But now we get to the EXs. Just traditional. Have some XY stuff, and the shiny Rayquaza EX that's worth something. Some more various stuff. The Victini is the first EX I ever got. I used to be a huge fan of EXs. I would collect them all the time. Here's some more of the recent ones. Except for that Vaporeon, that's from, I think, XY series. Now we just get into assorted rares, holos, stuff like that. These first pages or two is mostly legendaries. I have a legendary dogs. The Suicune is non-holo. I'm going to try and get a holo Suicune soon. We have a couple other things here. We've got the full legendary bird trio. And this is where we get into regular kind of rare stuff other than legendaries. Up here we have a very expensive Charmander line. I think this is holo. You can't really see it that well though. This is worth about 30 bucks. This is like 10. I think this is like 25 or something like that. We started to see some of our Japanese cards here. I've opened a few Japanese packs before. Here's some unknowns. These are the only two unknown question mark cards in existence. I have every unknown question mark. So that's interesting, I guess. And then down here, some Samurats, and then this one on the bottom left was exclusive to the Blue Assault deck, which is the first time I ever bought Pokemon cards. I saw some kids trading on the playground, and I wanted to get in on the fun. So I went to the store, and my mom bought me just a deck since it had a bunch of cards in it. That's what came with it. More stuff here. This set, I forget the name of it, with like the half full arts and the primal. It's really underrated. I really love the art in it. Some over here. Now we start to get into older stuff a little bit. And these are my only two e-reader cards that I have. Unfortunately, I would like to try and get some more. Now we're starting to get into a little bit less valuable stuff, but still, you know, worth a couple bucks here and there. And then here's a page with a bunch of energies. Some of these I have multiple of, like this double dragon and double magma. And then this whole row of the, I forget the name of it, but it's from the Heart Gold Soul Silver like era. And a few of these, in the pseudo groudon one is hollow. You can't really tell though. And those are worth quite a bit. Some more full art energies from Crown Zenith, and then the texture one. Got some more legendaries here. I have 2 Dialgas here. These are worth, oh, maybe $5 if not more. But I wrote on one of them when I was little. But thankfully I have 2, and one of them is unwritten. And here's some various promos that we're getting into now. And most of the stuff on this page, I've traded for pretty much all my cards, or just pulled them. I rarely ever buy singles. We have some Delta species down here. These are my 3 most valuable, other than that Charmander. Some Radiant Collection from Gen 5 packs. And then this full Tepig line. The Pignite and Ember are worth a bit, but I love this full series. And then we have some blank pages, just for room for more rares and stuff. And now here we get into my vintage stuff. This is every vintage card I own. I had these sorted by set and then by set number at one point, but it got, as I collected more, it became way too hard to manage, so now they're kind of just in random order. Here we have a bunch of darks. I've collected darks for a while. There was a dark Pokemon in the Pokemon Forever movie, so I've always loved them since then. I've got this first edition Holo Dark Hypno. This is probably one of my most valuable cards. Got a full evolution here. That Japanese one. And this Dark Raticate is for my brother. He used to collect cards too, but he stopped, so I got to salvage some of his collection. Dark Slowbro that I bought recently, along with that Dark Executor from a local card shop. And then, of course, the staple Fat Pikachu that you have to have in every binder. It's legally required. And here's some more stuff. This is promos. This Entei I got at a Target in like 2015 or something. It was in one of those like shady secondhand repacks. And then we have a full art, or not full art, holo. Here Comes Team Rocket in Japanese. The Japanese vintage stuff is worth a lot. Here's some Shadowless. Nidorino, Machoke, Ponyta, Pidgey. And then Ditto, and then one of my only vintage holos. And I have a French Totodile. Don't know how I got that. First edition Shelter line. And here we have a Shadowless and a non-Shadowless Charmeleon, just unlimited. And here we have just, you know, assorted random stuff, a couple evolution lines from various sets. Here we have even more evolution lines mixed in with some Gym Hero stuff. And some Team Rocket cards. I was trying to collect the entire Team Rocket set at some point, and then I realized how expensive all the rares are, so I kind of just gave up. And now we're nearing the end of the binder, and here's my full page of Eevees. This isn't every evolution I own. I've got some full arts coming in the mail. But here's pretty much most of them. I have 3 of these, and then 2 of another. And then this and that are holo and reverse holo respectively. Those are worth a bit. And back here is my Pikachu and Raichu page of every Pikachu and Raichu I own. Various sets, various time frames, and I also have this holo Delta species Raichu, which I think is like worth 25 or something like that. just a little bit of a gem to close out this binder. So as you can see, I only have a few kind of heavy hitting cards. I kind of just collect what I like, and most of these I've just pulled over the years. So that's that. Now we move on to this binder here. We have my jumbo cards. I'm gonna take these out. We got this Mega Rayquaza EX, which came in a box of some sort ages ago. And then one of my most valuable cards in my collection, this Victini Holo Jumbo card. This was, you would get this if you saw the Pokemon Black and White movie in theaters, which I did when I was very little. This is my old binder. It started falling apart though, as you can see by the bends and just various cracks in it. So I moved everything to that new binder, and as such, what's left in here is kind of just, you know, random rares, stuff I think is kind of cool, but not the most valuable. So I'm just gonna flip through this and ramble a little bit. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in here is mostly just XY and black white stuff that I've pulled, and then stuff I've traded for over the years. Some more Japanese, some more psychics, and then we got a few XY Steam Siege cards, which I might have a video on my main channel coming soon on, because I really like Steam Siege. I think it's an awesome set. We got a couple Delta species, a couple evolution lines, stuff that wouldn't really fit in the main binder. Yeah, you can see there's some spots where I didn't even fill it in all the way. A couple X-rays, Metagrosses. A ton of energies, stuff that I couldn't fit on the main energy page. So I put in all the cool energies I had. I had no room for anything else. And here's some more recent pulls. The Delta species, just some duplicates, and then here's some generation stuff. All right, now we're on to the tins. These are just assorted bulk. These, I don't really have anything to show other than just how many bulk cards I have. It's quite an absurd amount. You can see each one is kind of filled to the brim. This has stuff from like black, white, all the way up to present day. I think there's even some reverses and, no, not terribly. Oh my gosh, another Pikachu. I gotta put that in my Pikachu page. So, and then this last tin I have, all this is miscellaneous bulk. This is all sorted bulk. And each one is in kind of a baggie here. Says the set name. Everything, every set made in like the last 5 years or something, I had just a random bulk for. So overall, that's my Pokemon card collection. It's constantly growing. I'm constantly trading, opening packs, buying singles and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for listening to me ramble for 14 minutes. And yeah, see you.